Our next speaker, George Meyers, 1307 North Wisconsin, speaking on city development.
Thank you, Janice. I just want to say a few words regarding the refusal by the Department of City Development of the $2 to $3 million project by developer Tom Tousis in West Racine. This, financially, this should have been a great project for a lot of people. According to the Journal-Times report, the project was refused by City Development because it wasn't expensive enough. CD wanted a project of at least $5 million. Now, that kind of bothered me. It has to be worth $5 million, $2 to $3 million isn't big enough. For kicks, I checked out the property assessments of all the other properties abutting Washington Avenue on that 3-block strip between West Boulevard and Blaine. Total of all those properties is about $4.8 million. That's less than the demanded price tag on that one project. In light of the values of the other properties in the area, it still seems unreasonable. So, where did they come up with the $5 million price tag? It seems that that is what the city has invested in the lots, 8 of them, $5 million. That's a lot of money for an acre and a half of land. That's about $3 million an acre. And I believe land around here is going closer to $20,000 to $30,000 an acre. So you've gotten yourself into a bit of a sticky wicket. And that is why some of us here in reality land think that you should not be speculating in real estate. Sometimes, I admit, the taxpayers may have to come in and do a rescue operation. The old Jacobson site might be a good example of that. It could have been that the clearing of that land was far more expensive than that land would ever be worth. That parcel would then be stuck. No one other than the taxpayers would be able to get it back into productivity. So we would have to buy it, clear it, but then get it back into the private sector immediately, knowing we were going to lose money at it. But you need to sell it at any price and get it moving again. Let the private sector plan and develop it. Using bureaucrats to speculate in such an enterprise is a hopeless cause. For one thing, bureaucrats just don't work hard enough. Those developers and investors are working much longer hours. Unlike our bureaucratic friends, the private sector developers work evenings, weekends, and holidays. Unlike our bureaucratic friends, the private sector developer has a lot more at stake. Some could lose their homes, their companies, their jobs, the tuition for the kids if they don't make the right business decisions. The bureaucrat, if he makes a mistake, just goes to the taxpayers. Or they go to the city council, who goes to the taxpayers. The point being that I believe you are in over your heads and on the speculation game and need to get out of it. And if we need to get rid of city development and city planning in order to get out of it, then so be it. Get rid of them. But get out of the speculation game, please.